Well, that should do it. Hi, welcome back to the stream. So, stuff happens recently. Apparently, our top goal scorer these days is Antoine Pouget. With a wonderful hat-trick last game. I still can't believe it. That happened though. And now all of a sudden, I'm thinking, well, maybe our tactical butchering had a positive effect. At least to a degree. For now, that is. Next game, we will play GAIS, whatever that means. I would probably need to look this up. Yeah, I have no idea. I need to Google this. Off to a great start already. GAIS. Good Works Outlet och Idrottssällskap. Cup. Something like this. Sorry to all the Swedes out there. So, they are 13th in the league. This is a must win if we want to stay up. I think so much is clear by now. Sure, we had a bad time so far. But maybe we can do something about that bad time. Yeah, given the recent performances, we might stand a chance. We might, though. We might. I'm not sure about it just yet. So, what we will do? Well, first of all, these two can go. And that might have been a mistake, because I need to talk to the players. I don't think we did that after last game, so that might take a few minutes. And in case you have any questions or are new to the stream, just let me know, and we can talk about it. So, 6.9 rating for Theo Eriksson. That's not too bad. His passing was decent. Considering the performances recently of all our players and goalkeepers, we can probably be happy with that. So, praising last game is a bit much though. His training is great. His recent form might have improved, but it's not great yet. There's not much to tell, really. Well, we can still warn him, criticize his recent form. But we need to resolve the Tillander issue. We really need to. I have no idea how though. He wants a new deal to reflect his ability. We cannot afford that. It's just the way it is. And he's not worth it, to be frank. Same problem though. And he's got an unfriendly relationship with us, so I don't know what to do about this. Huh. We might need to resolve this by letting August Tillander go. Or by not playing him, really. Because in dynamics, he's really high in the hierarchy, is he? Yeah, he's a highly influential player. So if we do not play him anymore, which would be a bad idea, I think. On the other hand, he doesn't perform well either. Yeah. So We could give him a really, really big contract, which I do not want. I think I made that clear. For some reasons. Those reasons mainly include the fact that August Tillander is one of the best paid players in our squad, and he wants a contract that is 3 times what he earns right now, at minimum. So, it's just not possible. I don't think he's worth it. So he will not get another contract. We cannot afford that. So that solution's out. Well, that leaves us with not playing him, right? That's it. And then we need somebody else to play there. That'll be a problem. Joe Bolton, our basically backup member, joins in October. So that won't work. Yeah, we need somebody else there. Maybe we can... I don't know. Use one of the midfielders that is borderline capable to play there. I'm not sure yet. The 2 players that got carded a lot, which are Hellstrom and Dirk, should have been fined for it anyway. The 6.6 rating isn't great, but overall I'm not unhappy with his performance, even though it's a 6.6 rating. And Antoine Dirk, 6.9 rating. Good training, which we didn't comment on just yet, for some reason. No tackling though. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to comment on that. The problem is commenting on players now that they did well is kind of hard. Also, this one's wonderful. I just want to go on record with this. Peter Goodwin is a backup at best, hot prospect for the future, and he had a decent game. 7.0 for a youngster, that's good. At least, well, hot prospect maybe. He's a youngster for us, so that's quite impressive. And I will praise his tackling the last game, if I can. Because it was spot on. It was perfect. So, apparently sometimes the current ability is not all there is to it. Sometimes you just need to find the right players that have the right motivation to do what they are expected to do on the pitch. And in that case, it worked. For some reason. Great. Who's next? Ngongo. I think Ngongo had a decent game, if I'm not mistaken. 7.6 rating, 1 assist. Perfect tackling. So let's praise that. They don't get that much praise, I think. That also improves his form. Quite drastically, actually. Who's next? Malte Ekman. Malte Ekman had an acceptable game, I guess. His passing was decent. He didn't create that many chances, but he created 1. So I wouldn't say I'm really impressed despite the rating. On the other hand, he's had worse. And his form certainly improved. But it's not praiseworthy just yet. Trains as a deep-lying playmaker these days. Okay. Then we have Felix Hellberg. Felix Hellberg played the entire game, I think. No, never mind. We took him off after 45 minutes. We might have taken him off due to the yellow card. That's it. So, his 6.2 rating will not do, and we will fine him accordingly. I think this is something we established this season, that we will find non-performing players a bit earlier, in fact. So, what will we tell him? Well, he didn't create that many chances. As a ball-winning midfielder, this is not his primary concern, but still, he didn't. So he had a bad game. I have to correct myself here. The 6.3 by August Tillander is not much better. We'll fine him 1 day's wages. And tell him that it's not good enough. And he will be annoyed. But he didn't create any chances. Oliver Swan. Oliver Swan is on a 7.0. His passing was rather decent, I'd say. He didn't create that much. His tackling was spot on though. So let's praise that. The problem is we're getting into the ranks of the supporters of August Tillander. Puge 9.1. He thinks August Tillander deserves a new contract though. I can praise him all day. It doesn't matter. This will not help. And then there's Per Fransson. He is very happy by itself. That passing, 52 out of 55 is fantastic. The heading isn't though. Maybe we can warn him about the heading. This. Apparently we can. So that works. Did anyone else play? Westberg didn't play. Warling came on and played, I think. He's on his way out anyway. Passing was okay, tackling was good. So let's praise the tackling. Yeah, he agrees with Tillander, does he? He does. Then there's Ytterhogdals. Ytterhogdals might have made an appearance. He made. His passing was decent, but the heading in particular was the best here. So let's praise that. There it is. In fact, he doesn't seem to be affected by the Tillander issue. And that's a plus. Same with Björklund. 6.6 rating. He played as a ball-winning midfielder despite being a playmaker. It wasn't great, but okay-ish. I'm not gonna praise him though. I think that's overdoing it. Nathan Lowe might not have played at all. Oh, he came on in minute 90. Yeah. So I guess we can praise his 2 passes. Let's try what happens. Where is it? He accepts that. Yeah. That said, he agrees with August Tillander. So we've got a problem there. Dylan Morgan. Same with August Tillander. He didn't play though. So it doesn't matter. And Marcus Woldsund. 6.4 rating. Perfect passing though. So I guess the official warning is okay. Then we've got a perfect passing. Perfect passing would be a praiseworthy. And we've got the problem that he didn't create any chances. That's it. So that was an easy one. And now we need to get the Tillander issue sorted. If it doesn't sort itself, that's also a problem. It might be that the support drops for August Tillander once he loses importance in the club. I think that's a difficult issue. Because nobody wants to buy him, nobody wants to have him for loan. He would be open to. Last time this happened with Hugo Bergman, I think we loaned him out. Yeah, his contract runs till 2029. So with August Tillander, there's just a problem that we are not sure if we want to keep him at all. Let's think about it this way. If we want to keep August Tillander, we should probably try to offer him a contract, but not for these conditions. On the other hand, we could also sell him and find somebody else and at this point I'm undecided on this matter. So I want to try a new feature if I can. I hope somebody's watching and listening at this point. Apparently there's at least one person available, but not sure if that person is around. So let's try the polling feature. This might go down horribly wrong. We'll do a new poll. Alright, so we'll try this. I hope you're ready. We will try to determine what's the future of August Tillander. Do we want to loan him out, sell him, release him, give him a new contract despite his demands, or keep him? And most likely nobody will participate, but we might as well try. And if nobody votes for it at this point, I will decide myself. Release. Ooh. 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 Release 1. So apparently we will need to release August Tillander. Now I didn't specify when. That's a bit of a problem. If we release him on a free immediately, that will cost us a lot of money. So I want to abide by that poll. I shouldn't have given that option, should I have? Yeah, given that this was one person, would you be so kind to elaborate why and how? So maybe we can... The problem is we need a replacement, right? So we've got 1.5 years to release him. Sure, we can release him right now. If we release him right now, though, there might be an additional mutiny. You don't like him. Yeah, I get that. Okay, that's all there is to it. My problem is here, I think we cannot sign anyone else. So say we can sign somebody else. This is what you got us into. So this is your fault. Yeah, we need somebody for this position. And we need somebody that can play there. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try to sell him then. Yeah, and put him on the transfer list. Maybe somebody comes in and buys him. In that case, that's okay. But still, we need somebody for that position. And also, just because I want to mention this on stream now, I did try to run a lengthy ad break immediately at the start of the stream, so that pre-roll ads are out. This is just stuff that Twitch does. So if you run, I think it is 3 minutes per hour, you need ad time to remove the pre-roll ads. Obviously, considering I despise ads, more or less. I didn't run ads, so everybody was forced to watch pre-roll ads, which is shown previously to the stream in case you join along the way. So we've got a choice now. Either run ads throughout the stream or force everybody that joins the stream to watch ads. Or install an ad blocker that, like normal people. Well, anyway, I dug into that today. So, do we have anyone here? Right-footed 27-year-old, I'm not so sure. I'd rather have a young one. He's not that great either. That's a good idea, ordering pizza. Sounds really good. Cornell, right-footed, tries to beat offside trap. Well, we can play Waltz on there. And that's an option. As a winger. We can try to loan somebody. Like this guy. My favorite pizza. Oh. I like a lot of different kinds of pizza overall. I think it depends on the day really. But I'm going on record now. I think that Pizza Hawaii is still decent pizza, at least to me. And this will separate whatever community there is. So you either hate it or you love it. There's nothing in between. In my case, I like it, but I also like a lot of other kinds of pizza. So I don't know. That said, I don't eat that much pizza these days. My nutrition changed a little bit. This guy I think is moderately fast. He's 18 years old. He's on the contract till the end of the year. Why? In case you like it? Just do. My top 3 pizzas. To be perfectly honest, I'm more of the meat and salad guy, or sausage and salad guy these days. So not much pizza anymore. But prior to coming to that kind of nutrition, I think I enjoyed pizza with bolognese on top, jalapenos, and feta cheese, I think. Not sure how it's called in English. So, I think that that kind of pizza is kind of a mouthful. But usually with meat and hot. That's what I like. Bolognese, yeah. So this is I think it's called ground beef in English if I'm not mistaken. So ground beef, feta cheese, and jalapenos. And in case you want to overdo it, eggs. But it's the same for burgers for me. I also like hamburgers, or there's something here in Nuremberg. There's something called Kröstel, which is basically the burger without the bun. I think the bun it is the bread, right? So the burger without the bread on baked potatoes. Pizza di carne sounds interesting. Yeah. Also similar similar stuff with other variations. But usually once it's hot, I like it. That said, I'm not somebody that eats that hot. Also, my girlfriend doesn't like it, so yeah, it's a rare occasion these days. He's injury prone. That's my problem. So much about pizza. I forgot to include the viewer reward to ask me anything. I wanted to include that. I forgot it. That said, I'm happy to talk about everything anyway. So this is just a way to use the channel points, really. Still trying to figure that out. By the way, I included a few channel point rewards and stuff because I'm not an artist, so emotes and so on. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe I'll ask a friend. if he can do something for that, or learn it myself really. But I've never been a UI guy so far. Yeah, so have a look. In case somebody looks interesting to you, you might as well try the rewards. Whatever suits you, really. It's your pizza after all. Also, you might want to talk to the family. I heard there's a significant other and maybe some minors, so feel free to discuss that with those that have to eat it. I don't know if I want Eric Bowman. I'm not that impressed by the overall composition. This is borderline capable for the league. Not sure. But it doesn't need to be an 18-year-old, right? Obviously we could use a 29-year-old, but this is no good. That said, he's English. I don't think I ever tried it, but I realized that kebab is something that you can combine with a lot of things. I remember Tolga Dobrev. That's not Dobrak though. This is Tolga Dobrev. Dobrev is that one that never made it. I remember him very fondly, and I'm especially fond that we got rid of him. Daniel Gustafsson. No. Now we're getting in interesting areas. Can we go by age at this point? Sure we can. Look at it. This is much better. He's unambitious. 16-year-old. Not sure about that. 17-year-old, defensive winger, right-footed. Well, he would be cheap. But I think this option here... Oh no, he's Northern Irish. Never mind, he's not English. Andy Rooney. Do we want our own Rooney? He's temperamental too. Speedy. Outspoken, volatile, and confrontational. Hell. So, yeah, that might do. And here's... Well, then there's Eric Bowman. We could also try to loan somebody. Somebody like this. Because he's available. So let's give him a trial. I hope you allow me to have trials whilst we try to get rid of August Tillander. And find somebody that might replace him. So Tillander might make another game. But I'm trying to release him going forward. They have rejected this trial. Okay, that's no good. Sure. Let's spend 300 euros, why not? Okay. They want 1,500, they want to pay 1,300 for him. So let's say we want 25. Oh, for fuck's sake. That mouse will. Say we want 2k for him. 2.5. This will be really annoying. Why not? Oh, there's plus and minus buttons here, so that might do it. And we do not want them right now. We can have installments, that's fine. Something like this. They would be willing to pay that. Okay. So I will tell him that he's unhappy with the club and that he needs to go. This is not about his big salary, this is about his big demands though. It's not about a fantastic new challenge. But he's unsettled here, so we will try to argue that way. Fine. Now he's annoyed. Great. We will still accept it and he will decline it. But we tried. They do not want to come in. These two do. Pizza kebab. So now we're trying to conduct transfer business in the middle of the season, whilst we are prone to go down, more or less immediately. But we did get to try the new poll feature, so I'm happy about that. This is all a learning experience in the end, right? At least to a degree. He's on trial with us. He is light-hearted and not viable for this league, but we will still keep him for now. He's better, but not great. He will go to the U19 too. In fact, that's a good idea. Let's look into the U19. Franson gets a wage hike. Yeah, I realize. Who is he? Well, he's on a non-contract. But I think we can give him a trial too. He plays the position we need. And the coaching course was declined. Explosive Birthday Cake doesn't get a coaching course. Yeah, so we realized last time out that our newly nicknamed staff member, formerly known as Gear Nesteg, now Explosive Birthday Cake, wants to retire at the end of the season. So I guess spending that much money on him is not viable. He doesn't want to come in. Fantastic, we get a scouting report. So they play a controlled possession style. They press high up on the pitch. And otherwise they play a cautious mentality. They are a dangerous opponent who will make life very hard for us. Okay. I can see why to a degree. Uh, 50 something. Give me a second. There you are. 52. And apparently you want to retire off this whopping 20 euros per week contract. I don't know why. Maybe you want to go back to real work because you're broke in game. That's probably it. So I can certainly see what promoted that decision. So, whilst the squad looks decent, I don't think they are on an entirely different level. Well, that will probably earn you more money than 20 euros per week, yes. Hopefully that is. Maybe. For ideological reasons, obviously, not for the monetary gain. On the other hand, we pay our coaches these days. And we will definitely keep you until the end, if we can. Twitch is kind of weird that way. If I understand it correctly, the ad policy forces you to run ads on your channel. I guess streamers don't like that because it doesn't earn much money and, well, it annoys the audience, as you might imagine. So you either you get pre-rolled ads or you run ads by yourself. Mid-roll ads you can determine by yourself, or you can automate it. Really, if you automate it, you get a 5% bonus for the earnings. Congratulations. So you have to decide as a streamer if you want to annoy your audience with ads all the time, to keep pre-roll ads off so that somebody will join your stream, or you don't run ads on your stream, but you have pre-roll ads because they are enforced by Twitch. This is fantastic. I like that platform already. Several players feel... Fuck off. Seriously. He's too expensive. Pre-roll implies that... So there's a person outside that searches for a football manager, a small village club. They find our stream. They join the stream, and prior to watching the stream, there's an ad. That's nothing I can determine myself, if I'm not mistaken. So that will run. I can switch that off for up to an hour in case I run 3 minutes of ads. So I think it's per hour it's 3 minutes that I can run myself. And in case I do that, it will get switched off because I run the ads myself. That's the only option I have. So if I run a 30-second ad break now, we've got a 10-minute break from pre-roll ads. Yeah, so my thought process was I'll run an ad immediately at the start of the stream. I ran a 2-minute ad break at the start of the stream immediately just to get pre-roll ads, roll ads off. Because at the start of the stream, nobody's watching them. So I'm kind of hurting myself on the monetary side. I might have missed out on half a cent, but it's more important to me that people come in here and have fun watching it, right? This is what it's about. But I need to figure out how to do this so to not annoy the audience. On the other hand, this means that for the breaks you take anyway, once this shows up. For those, it's probably a viable decision to run the ads just to get the pre-roll ads out. Or to switch them off. Because in 10 seconds from now, people will watch pre-roll ads. And I don't like that. But I don't want to run an ad break every time pre-roll ads come on either. Because it interrupts the flow, right? So, there's the pop-up. Now people will need to watch that stuff in case they want to join or install uBlock Origin. So what do we do here with the unhappy players? We will tell them that we cannot afford it, right? If we can. This will not go down well. This starts off with the second... This starts off immediately with the second part of the conversation, I feel. Yeah, it might be. It might be. But I'm happy for you. Seriously. As I said, I despise ads. I will certainly take the odd cent here and there, if it ever gets to a payout. But I don't like ads myself. In case I would have the chance, I would disable them altogether for the stream, I think. At least that's my current perspective. On the other hand, it doesn't hurt to run them once I'm AFK. That happens from time to time during the stream. You know, to hug my girlfriend once she comes home and that stuff. So in that case, I might as well run an ad. But yeah, I'd rather have a subscription which disables ads, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. So I looked that up too. Or really cheering donations, that stuff. This is much more worthwhile. I think this is better than forcing people to watch bullshit about products they are not interested in. But everybody's got their own opinion on that, right? I don't know what to do about the revolt here, the mutiny. I consider his demands unreasonable. Okay. This is good. So, at least 3 of them. Trash talking session. Yeah. At least 3 of them at this point. Might have been convinced that Nila Fossell is no longer required in the club, or his behavior isn't great. So maybe that helps a little bit. Heidenheim have been promoted from the 3rd league. Fantastic. Entirely deserved. Also much too late. One moment. From the 3rd? Forget about it. They were in the 3rd league? This is entirely undeserved. This wouldn't happen in real life. And if it does, I'm not aware of it. I didn't watch that much football recently. They went down to League 3 at some point. Okay, whatever. I wanted to look into the dynamics and see how many supporters there are for August Tillander's case. Because a few of our key players came in, and that might have influenced the squad to turn down the issue. Still 11 people that agree on it. Who is it? We will sell every single one of these. Nah, we will not. Yeah, it's okay. So these 3 are happy now. Nathan Lodo. Yeah, and August Tillander made his concerns public. He needs to go. I might as well try to loan him out. I hope that's okay. So selling and releasing him and whatever. I hope loaning him out is also fine. To get rid of him afterwards. So even though I'm trying to abide by the poll, doesn't matter much if he's still under contract, and he's out on loan for until the end of his current contract. He doesn't want to go. He does not want to go. This guy looks rather fast. Yeah, so we'll throw him out of the squad. And play somebody else. I don't know whom just yet. But if worst comes to worst, we will play one of the Grey Start players. I don't care. Let's play anyone. Probably not Jonas Ekström though. He's really horrible. Anyone else? Not you. Not you. Simon Larsson, for example. He's really bad. Sure. That's not much better. They are over 19 and not good, so this suits us just fine. For example, this guy, Anton Andersson. He will have a 4 point something rating most of the games, but we can play him. Alright, I think I heard my better half outside, so given that this needs to scroll forward anyway, and we need to find out if we can sell him, and then replace him, I'm gonna have a look, run a 30-second ad to disable pre-roll ads, and then I will be back. Just give me a second. Alright, let's get back to it. So, nobody wants him for loan. And they signed this guy. Fine. I think he's still on a shortlist somewhere. Yeah. We may well look on the shortlist too. I think we had a shortlist for young candidates, even though that's not really young candidates. But given the ages of the players up here on this list. Oh. This is where we got them from though. Yeah, this is where we got them from. So obviously we can do something like this. Ignore the age. And try to offer a trial to all of these. And see if somebody matches the requirements we have. Okay. So now we've got a few people in for trial. Maybe one of them is cheap enough that we can afford it. Even though it's unlikely. Oh, we gotta be cautious here. I do not think we want to put Bernie Go in the U19. This is typical Football Manager stuff. I didn't click anything. It still deselects the players. Great. I don't know any of these, so they might belong in the U19. And these will join us later on. Alright. Fixtures? Yeah, I don't care. This is not a fixture we are interested in. Also, AIK won it, as expected. So, Melander's injured, that's not a big deal, I think. At least not for now. I don't care much about this. Given last match's performance, I think Goodwin deserves to play an additional match. Same with Ngongo. Eriksson, I'm not decided on, but I guess considering that he doesn't like the way we treated, well, none of the goalkeepers do, with the exception of Coleman, so we might as well play Eriksson. Yeah. I'm not happy with that, but what can you do? And Westberg and Zetterberg can remain outside, and we put Coleman on the bench. Or we give him a game, really. But on the other hand, I don't think he's on the standard we need in that game. We do not want to play Berggren. I guess this is a Hagedal situation, right? Hagedal plays on the left side, Goodwin on the right. What about Smilovic? He's annoyed. Same with him. Annoyed by the treatment of August Tillander. So, as part of the disciplinary action, I guess we will try to not play these players. Just not a young guy, Bradford. How about Jake Bradford? Put him on the bench? Well, last time out he didn't do that bad. Not great, but who cares? Antoine Pouget is part of the revolting group, by the way. Yeah, we will not be able to remove them all. Nilla Forsell can play there. So let's put Nilla Forsell in this position. Nah. I'd rather switch it. Hellberg out there and Nilla Forsell in as a Baldwin midfielder. Like this. This leaves us with Nilla Forsell in the better position. This would be viable, I think. And then we need somebody for the left wing back position. So, who's viable there? Högberg is injured, Dirk is suspended, so I guess Conte it is. And then there's nobody available anymore. Well, Warland is. Peter Goodwin needs a praise for training. And Ngongo needs one. Robin Eriksson. Matthias Rondeberg. Well, what should we do with him? Nothing, I think. Nathan Lowe is unhappy with learning a new position. Well... Sorry, but that's part of it. We might still train him as a Metzala though. So obviously we can go for Metzala on attack duty. Whatever he wants, then he's no longer unhappy. And afterwards we still play him as a shadow striker. That award. I do not want to vote with that award. Go away. Press conference. Sure. I guess we need to work hard. Högberg is not fit yet, but we don't know. And Ngongo is very vital to this club's approach, if only he had better attributes other than his physicals. Great. Linus Andersson seems to be a cheap option. Balanced, fairly susceptible to injuries. It's not exactly what we're looking for, is it? If he would be capable to play there, different thing, but nah, wear and tear. This is no good. Douglas Schwab. That's not a good keeper. Go away. Neither is he. We have better. He's a casual. I don't think we want him. Fairly pro goalkeeper with a lot of holes in his attribute sample, so I don't think so. Mr. Carlson is unambitious. Defensive midfielder. I don't think this is viable for us. Mohamed Larsson. This looks better. That said, there's a few concerning ones in here. What I like about him though is that we might play him as an inside forward or inverted winger here. He's not great at it, but it would rob him of his strength really. David Larsson. That's a decent center back, but we've got enough center backs, so I don't think we're interested anymore. Same with him, just that he doesn't look decent. He looks cheap enough. Dives into tackles. He's certainly missing on the... so he's not that fast. We would be capable to loan him out though. But he might have problems with injuries, so I don't think so. I don't like this. This is better, but not great. Sergio Cerati. That's not bad. The ones here are a bit concerning. But with enough playing time, maybe. Maybe. And then we have a midfielder that we don't know anything about. Okay. He's unambitious. Nah. Anton Risp. This isn't bad, is it? He's listed for loan, probably. Yeah, he's listed for loan. So, but he shoots with power. I guess that's all right. But with finishing of 3, that will basically avoid him hitting the target anytime. So no. For him, we have enough fullbacks on the left side. They are not great, but we cannot afford anyone new. Andre Holbeck. Hugo Nilsson. I don't think we're interested. Even though a defensive midfielder would suit us. But we don't have the financial capabilities to pull that off. So I don't think this is okay. Given that this is a home game, we will still try to dominate possession, I think, and use the 4-2-3-1. We had a decent experience with it last time, so why not use it again? And hopefully the players can carry on with their recent performances. That said, I do not expect Pugia to score another 3 goals, but if he does, I will congratulate him on it. So everybody expects us to get defeated. Yeah, sure, me too. To have Helberg out there feels a bit weird. But on the other hand, he trains well. Sure, he's 29 and not exactly suited for this position. Who cares? Let him have the game. Is there anyone that has a heavy match load? Don't think so. And Talander will rest outside? Alright. I do not expect much, but we will try. Who we will play next? I don't know. Let's have a look. Fuck, yeah, we need a schedule. Where is it? There it is. Falkenberg and Tabby. Great. So, let's scout the match that includes Falkenberg and the one that includes Tabby. Tabby are also interesting because they bring along quite a few nice youth players. At least that's what we had recently. And we play against a 4-4-2. So we can try to underlap on the left side. That's the Puget case, accompanied by Oliver Swan. And the overlap on the right side, I don't think we need to force. It will happen by itself, I guess. Not all matches though. Is there anyone in particular? Alright. I think easing the pressure would be too much. So, well, let's just try to get them somewhere. Let's get them a bit motivated if we can. That's it. Let's see where this goes. And we might as well waste some time from the start. If we get a point, that's still fine. Sure, against them we should probably try to win. But I'm not too concerned with the prospect of drawing this match. Well done, Oliver Swan. Puget. Puget. Antoine Puget. Nice pass, Oliver Swan. No offside. Wins the ball back. Comte, Forcell, Ekman. That's a decent shot. Hellberg's corner. Puget with another long shot. Well, with Puget it looks like he's got some confidence now. At least it felt that way due to the dribble and the long shot. Corner by Alfonsi. Ytterhogdals. Comte. Alfonsi. Franson intercepts that one. Ball for Hellberg. And he's not suited to do this. Friedrich. Hagedal, well intercepted. Not a good ball towards Puget. Hagedal wins the header. Nice and clear. And now we get an offside. Well, that was not needed. Ngongo goes for the corner. Let's encourage the team. I think they can do better. Overall, the match of not that many chances so far. I think it was Ngongo that got that ball out of the penalty area. Greco, Nilsson, Larsson, the other Larsson. And that's another corner. Friedrich. Eriksson. Ekman. Oh, Eriksson needs to go for the corner. Because he was threatened by the striker and it was a pass, so he couldn't pick up the ball. So far, nothing. Larsson, Fossell, no foul. That was a risky tackle. Maybe Nye. Ibrahim. Hagedal. Well done. Friedrich. Moldemark. Oh. Just wide. We were lucky there. That interception by Hagedal, or that missed interception, that was really not good. It would have been vital that he got his head to this. He didn't. Hellberg. Cross by Hellberg. Nilsson finds Forsell. And Forsell loses the ball. Chabo. Kont. Not a good choice. Will anybody please close this guy down? Apparently, but too late. Face another corner. Friedrich. Kont. I think this might end up with Oliver Swan. That's a nice corner situation if we can play. Oh, Puget misses the opportunity. Hellberg. Oh. What a chance. We need to get these in. Friedrich. Well done. Kont. And this was a bad choice of a pass. Ngongo, well recycled. Eriksson. Nice passing. Kont with a long ball towards Fransson for some reason. That's not a good choice. I don't know why he did that. And we face a cross from deep. Ngongo, Hellberg doesn't manage to defend it. And that's another shot that's blocked. This time by Ekman. Can we defend this? We had the better chance. This would be really unfair. So far, so good. Kont doesn't close down. That's it. Eriksson's got it. So, for now, we're safe. Halftime. I'm sort of happy with this. Do we control possession though? So, expected goals wise, we're better. And I don't know about possession. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I'm blind. So we control possession, yes. We do. So I guess we can praise him for it. That's great. They like it. Let's go. Well done by Comte. Not well done by Comte. To me it was well done. But apparently the referee had another opinion on this, so... Oliver's won on a yellow card now. I don't think I'll do much about this. Maybe tell him to ease off tackles. Where is it? Here. What's happening? No. Ngongo Puget doesn't manage to control the ball. Doesn't manage to control the opponent's player either. Friedrich. Corner. Hagedal defends it. Well done by Hagedal. Friedrich again. Oliver Swan blocks the shot. And defends it straight into the dangerous zone. And we face another shot. Just outside the penalty area. Luckily for us, not a good one. Goodwin doesn't seem to have a good game this time out. Oh no. That was really bad defending. Really, really bad defending. So Kohn should have won that tackle, or at least, I don't know, avoided him crossing the ball with a block, with a foul, whatever. Look at it. So he closes him down. He was too far off his man in the situation. And then in the middle, it's Hagedal that loses the duel. So, no more time wasting. Forsell. And the long ball by Nila Forsell. Swan, Ngongo. Friedrich. Hont. Oliver Swan. Crossbar. I wouldn't say we had the better chances. But to be behind is not exactly... I don't think it's fair. Ngongo though, just put it over the goal. Kohn, Ngongo, they are a bit tired. Let's wait until the end of this scene. Puget, Ekman, Fransson, Swan, Hellberg. Nice ball by Helger for Ngongo. Ekman. Ngongo. And it was offside. Okay. We will need to substitute some players. Nathan Lowe certainly is a viable option. So he can come on for Oliver Swan. He's on a yellow. I think Wolfsson for Hellberg is acceptable in this situation. Wolfsson is... He's right-footed only though. Let's put it like this. Wolfsson is a striker. I think he can play on the left. So that should be okay. And Walden is motivated. Given the lack of performance by Kont, I think we can bring on Walden. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick to it for now. Maybe they can impact the game somehow. And we should probably have a look into the 4-4-2. So most of them are tired. To a degree. There's a ball-winning midfielder and an advanced playmaker here in the middle. So going through the middle, I don't know. Might be okay. It doesn't look like there's a particular weakness at this point. At least if there is, I can't see it. Ibrahim with the ball all the time. Ball to Mark. And the ball for Eriksson. Let's encourage the team. Yellow card for Hagedal. Well intercepted. Woldsund. Puget. Clearly no offside. Low. Fransson. Puget. And Antoine Puget takes the shot, and it's blocked by the defender. We have 15 minutes to go. Might as well bring on 2 new players. So, I guess Dylan Morgan for Puget at this point. Or for Fransson. No, we'll bring him on for Fransson. Let's have Puget on the pitch. Put Woldsund up front. It's Morgan's core position anyway. Björklund, I don't know. Hagedal doesn't have a good game, so Jake Bradford can make an appearance. Maybe as a fresh guy. Maybe he can have a positive influence on defense. And keep us from conceding another. And we will go with positive now. Because the cautious mentality didn't serve much. Larsson. Not a problem for Eriksson. Walden. Morgan. Forsell. Woldsund loses that one. Walden. Oh, Ekman. Seriously. He didn't move a single, I don't know, single centimeter. Just waited for the ball. Ibrahim. Friedrich. Ibrahim. Greco. And another long shot. I don't feel it today. Wollemark. Forsell. Wallen. Bradford. Ekman. Malte Ekman with a long ball towards Woldsund. The keeper's out of the penalty area. Oh, this is one for Nathan Lowe. I guess I feel it now. What a goal. Thank you very much. This is fantastic. That's an error by the keeper. Nathan Lowe's first goal as a shadow striker, I think. At least for us. He took that one with some ease. Ibrahim. Goodwin. Puget. Doesn't manage to get that ball. No. Oh. Offside. I think we'll go back to cautious at this point. I said I'm happy with 1 point. I'm still happy with 1 point. Sure, a win would be better. That should do. 30 seconds to go, Mr. Ngongo. Why the long ball? Low. Dylan Morgan. And Dylan Morgan loses the ball. Bradford, back to Eriksson. That should do it. Good win. Ngongo. Ekman. Ngongo. Puget. Ngongo. Puget. That's it. I think this was fine. Seriously. We avoided defeat, we got a point. As long as we get a point down here, we're fine. Oh, we're on 6 points now. And we are dead last. Well, a troll hadn't won. That had to happen at some point, right? It was decent. He won player of the match for that goal. Okay. Well, I think Nathan Lowe, he's bound morale-wise to Tillander, to the Tillander issue. So that will not help. Alright, I realized that this is a very short episode, but I think I'll wrap it up and get some food for the evening. I didn't eat yet, so I need to do that. And I'd rather do a proper stream tomorrow again, if I can help it. So, yeah, I guess I'll try to get some food and get some sun rays outside prior to the sun going down. So, thanks for watching. And I will probably see you tomorrow, if there's time for it. Anyway, I'll see you next stream. And thanks for keeping me company. Bye.